Welcome to Wall Street Confidential, the show we give you the inside scoop as to what's really going on Wall Street. You can't get much more Wall Street than the big brokers. I'm Greg Greenberg. This is Jim Cramer. Welcome, Jim.
I want to talk about a downgrade today. Merrill Lynch downgraded the brokers. Now, this is to be expected. I did a whole piece last night on Mad Money saying tomorrow the brokers will be downgraded by someone. It's time-honored because Wall Street still follows the brokers as if they are levered to IPOs and to volume. That's completely and categorically untrue and is not empirical. They are far more.
By the way, you were right. You did get that downgrade
right,
today.
Exactly.
You call for it, and take a victory lap when you can.
Now, why do you get that? It's because I am so deeply cynical, that I am so sarcastic, that I am so corroded, that I am so sick of what I see, that I can now game it. Now, here's the deal. They'll rally today, and then someone will do it again tomorrow, because these guys all say, well, hold it, these stocks are up a lot. These stocks sell at 9 times earnings, 10 times earnings as of yesterday's close. They're not going to go to 8 times earnings. They're not housing stocks. Secondly, they're more levered to private equity into Europe than they are to U.S. trading. Why don't the brokers know that? Because the analysts are very lazy. I spoke at an IBS conference at Goldman Sachs the other day. Hey, are they going to speak there? No. Is this hubris by me? No, it's veteran old age.
Is there a problem with people covering their own industry? It must be very difficult for a Lehman analyst to talk about his own industry without a little bit of a problem.
My friend Steve Galbraith at Maverick often talked about, he used to cover the brokerage industry. First he covered the cereal industry. And he marveled that the cereal industry was so easy, the brokers were so hard because of the propensity to think, well, hold it, I don't want to be a cheerleader. I also don't want to say that Goldman's better than Merrill if I work at Merrill.
You don't want to defecate where you eat.
Right. So There is a real problem in the coverage. But also there is just this, these guys just fight the last war. It's not about stock volume.
Big question, though, is are these little hedge funds? That's the one thing that whenever you hear Goldman report earnings, they say, well, a lot of that is trading revenue. We can't really crack that open. We don't know if they're good traders this quarter or bad traders this quarter.
A lot of what happens at these firms is the way that they do business is to trade. My experience, and you could say, well, wait, Jim, you were exceptional, but the people at Goldman are far more exceptional than I did, was you can do a very consistent job of trading. You can do a very consistent job of risk management, but you will screw up. And that's why they sell at 9 times earnings rather than 14.
So you're saying it's already baked in.
Yes.
That risk is baked in.
I mean, look, when you have Toll Brothers and Lennar selling at very similar multiples to Goldman and Morgan, I lose my patience with people who downgrade.
And I don't want him losing his patience. All right, it's Jim Cramer. I'm Greg Greenberg. That's been Wall Street Confidential. You can go out there and buy those brokers.